Right then guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to the video, and welcome to RollHard 2024. I've actually got my car in the show, which is pretty mad, and we are at the Tegua stand this time, so huge shout out to Tegua for having me down today. I'm going to walk around this entire show, show you the cars that I think are cool, and just see what the vibe is today. I haven't been to RollHard since 2019, so this should be a good one. Let's see what the show has to offer. My car, obviously on the Tegua stand, we've got this E30, definitely perfect for no bonnet, but if I just spin 180, have a look at how much stuff is even just in this hall. I wasn't expecting to be in this hall. I thought the stand was going to be outside, so there is clearly a white theme going on today, as you can see. We're in here. We might as well start in here. First off, look how sick this is. This is paint. The rest of the car has got this really cool kit on it. Proper like JDM drift style, but on BMWs. I thought it actually seemed right to just come to the front and show you these cars. I don't know how to do this really, because they're all sick. This Polo, I mean, look at this, proper JDM. Meisters, Recaro interior, Grip Royale steering wheel, but yeah, look at the roof. Then we've got this FD2 here, RPF1's Mugen livery is just incredible. Super, super clean, R32 GTR. Pretty standard interior, pretty standard car actually by the looks of things. Got an exhaust on it, just OEM plus kind of vibe. Wow, 2002 turbo, it's got a wide kit on it. So much cool stuff going on. Look at these Recaros in here. Incredible. S13, what a wheel choice. Absolutely incredible. Love the gold, love the blue. Crazy boxy kit on it as well. So this is one of the A6 all roads. I've never seen one of these slams, so it's obviously their more rugged look. It just looks really, really cool because it's the exact opposite, I guess, of what this car was designed for. And of course, it would not be a white car show without Andy's EK9. This build is insane. If you haven't seen my full video on this thing, I will leave a link for it above, so go check it out if you want a full deep dive on this build. This thing is crazy as well. Proper limo chiller vibe, super low. Looks like it's on AccuAir suspension, full tuck in here as well. Got Sam's detailings, RWB Porsche. This kit in person is just absolutely massive. And then I just love the rear wing of this thing as well. This FD RX-7 looking very nice, but I love the rear diffuser on this. Pretty cool to see one on like a non-wide body car, because these are usually wide body with that one, but look at the bonnet on this thing as well. Crazy amount of vents, almost looks like fish gills. But yeah, from the front you don't really notice it as much, it's way more subtle. Man, I have a proper soft spot for these 355s with a soft top, just screaming NA V8. Obviously this one looks sick as well, and the BBS is on air, but this Porsche, so good, wide body, huge wing on the back, but look at the supports on the wing as well. And then next to that we've got this BM. Paint on this is amazing, but look at the engine bay. Supercharged as well. Absolutely love this purple colour too. Very, very nice. This Saab is absolutely insane at the Stano Gloss stand. Wide body, slam. Never seen this car before. Looks unbelievably cool. Just so many cool lines on it. This kit is insane. Look at that exhaust setup as well. So that kind of shows a very quick whistle-stop tour of what's inside. I haven't been outside at all yet, so let's head out there and see what else is here, because there's obviously going to be loads of crazy stuff here. Okay, this thing is absolutely insane. I do not know where to start with the cars that are even in this section, and let's just start looking around at stuff. Crazy amount of cars here today. This S13 is so cool. Again, love the colour. What a kit on this thing too. So much that's good about this, but look at these front arches. Super clean MX-5, just chilling at the back here in what is one of my favourite colours. Black roof, black little duck bill on it as well. Just hidden away at the back here. See, this is a V12 on Alpine wheels, on air, cream interior. It's one of the long wheelbase ones, I think. This Evo is so sick. FQ340, K-Sport big brakes up front. Got some Wed Sports on it. Carbon front lip, Corbu bucket seats. I want one of these. These are one of my favourite shapes of Evos. This S15, this is a Spec R, and this kit is wild, especially this front bumper and the front canard lip combo. Look at it on the grass, it just looks even lower, but got raised wheels. Yeah, completely slammed to the ground. This BMW is sick. These wheels, well, I mean, the whole car is almost like a mirror. It's insane, but especially these wheels. Old school 5 Series. Spotted the first EP3, apart from mine, of the day. RPF1s, can't go wrong. Silver on silver, looking super clean as well. Another sick thing you don't really see many people do, you can see that this bit here has all been painted black, even though it's an OEM rear lip. Makes the back end look way cooler. This camper is so sick. I mean, I don't think I've ever really seen many that have basically just made a pickup truck. On Porsche wheels as well. Well, I definitely haven't seen TVs in the back of cars for quite a long time, but this has got a full-on boot build, all in this RS Q3. Cheeky EK9 design hidden away in here. This is super clean. It's got spoon brakes on it as well. Are these Regamasters? Swapped out the red Recaros in here for what looks like some Recaro pole positions. There you go. Genuine spoon mirrors on it as well. So just finished having a look at all the cars here, obviously back here now, and now going to have a look at the cars on this side. This Evo is so sick. Massive Greddy front mount intercooler. This yellow is amazing as well, as I'm sure you can tell. Big fan of the Evos. Oh, it's so cool seeing Toyota Ceras out in the wild. Crazy gull wing doors. Look at all of this on the back. Oh, the back of the seat is like red glitter as well. Such a crazy variation in cars. So we've got this here, and then we've got the color again. I'm drawn to this yellows right now. I don't really know how to really explain this color, but it really works well with the accents of the black. And then we've got some carbon fiber. I've got this sick row of Civics here. Look at all of these, amazing. And filmed this car loads of times before. T37s on the front, RPF ones on the back, endless big brakes. What a combo. There are definitely a load of S15s here this year. Got this one over here. I filmed this one before. The kit on this Fiesta is wild. It is absolutely massive. I think I've ever seen something like this before on a Fiesta. That is crazy. This thing is rad. And then it's got a pink cage in here as well. So obviously this pink livery. This is pretty sick. So we've got this MX-5, we've got a load of tiny little wheels next to it as well. I wonder what these are actually for. They look like, I don't even know, what, 11 inch? They are so cool, so tiny. And then in front of that, we've got this Audi with color match roof box, and yeah, just such a cool combo. Super practical. Yeah, car still looks cool. Obviously on air ride. Look at this K-swap in here, very nice. Oh, these are pretty cool. Never thought of changing the bolts on that. I might think about changing mine. That's pretty a cool idea. But on C28s, got the same Recaros as me, but it looks like they're in much better, yeah, way better condition than mine. Hybrid racing shifter as well. The wing. No rear bumper as well, I didn't even spot that because I'm around the back. This thing is super sick. Wheelwood big brakes. Up from the front, carbon mirrors, carbon fiber, Sparkos, fully stripped out. This must, one, weigh almost nothing, and two, be amazing fun to drive. Another bit carbon on the back, carbon wing. Next to that, it's got this Lupo GTI as well. One bag. These do look cool in black. It's such a tiny car, such a flat back. This A3 is crazy. Just a full wire tuck in the engine bay. Really cool contrast color that works really well with the blue, and everything obviously in there being black as well. Crazy. Another camper van, looking very cool. The other benefit to it being on air ride is very easy to get in, but look at all the speakers along there. This thing must be super loud. What a cool retro vibe. And then parked directly behind it is its future generation with its camper top open. Got this Vauxhall limo here. Japanese VIP spec. It's even got a hydro in it as well. This thing is hilarious. Look at all of this. Never seen this livery before. It's very Mugen-esque, pretty cool, and there's some crazy tint on the headlights as well. Yellow rocker cover. Super sick to see a JDM EP3 with a livery like this. It even looks like it's got a Mugen twin loop exhaust on it too, so matching with the livery theme. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this, but the bonnet has been painted, but very lightly, so it's actually like a blue tinted carbon, as well as obviously leaving some exposed carbon too. Pretty cool though, yeah. You just see the weave through the paint. The roof has got some crazy wrap on it. Brembo big brakes in the front. There we go, a Harlequin. And here is one very, very clean actually. Looking very cool on the BBS wheels as well. Such a mad thing that Volkswagen actually decided to make. Next to that, we've got this insanely wide body, crazy aggressive kit on this MX-5. Louvers on the back too. You can see right into the engine bay. Turbo under there as well. The front canards basically bolt in at the bottom there and go all the way up. Probably the most aggressive Mark 1 MX-5 kit I think I've seen, to be honest. This FK2 is crazy, just got carbon all over it. Carbon front lip, carbon all in the engine bay. Look at this, E-Venturi intake, just carbon. E-Venturi carbon engine cover. It's got a carbon bonnet. It's got Cusco cage, carbon wings, EBC big brake kit, Corbu. Bucket seats in there, like literally everything has been done to this. Carbon rear wing, carbon boot lid actually, Jesus. Audio system in the boot. This is just a full send FK2. Then we've got this FK8 with this crazy artistic wrap on it. Got canards on it, makes it a bit more aggressive. J's Racing, full catalogue build, FK8. This thing has got literally every box ticked from J's Racing, even the J's Racing wheels. Absolutely crazy. This wing is sick as well. This Z4 over here is pretty sick too. It's got the 50th anniversary badges all over it. Wheels look good too, just super clean. A wild 350, huge carbon front splitter on this. Rocket Bunny kit looks like. Some Brid seats in there. Super, super wide in the back. Nice to see another EP3 here, another Cosmic Grey. Super fresh. Got this Evo next to it, and we've got this S3, just a random mix of stuff. Got this Toyota Aris with that as a proper throwback wheel on this car. But drift spec E36 here. This pink is pretty cool too, but you can see how wide the wide body is on the back. This flame thing seems to be a trend going on at the moment, so even on the headlights. Seen it on quite a few cars here today. This HKS livery on the side of this Supra is sick. Pretty rad that this is all carbon here too. Crazy green seat in there. Look at that. That's cool. Carbon side skirts and this carbon, I guess that's a front wing because this whole thing opens up on these, doesn't it? HKS on the bonnet, carbon front lip and everything too. So heading back into this middle section, got some cool stuff. There's a mini GP back here. Love the rear wings on these as well. Fits in so nicely. Super fresh Z3, BBS wheels, Alpinist wooden steering wheel. That is a sick wheel. Look at that thing. Got another S15 Spec R here, carbon bonnet, some old school work wheels on it as well. Look at that, Recaros on the interior too. This Volkswagen is sick. I don't know what this is on the side. Car cooler. Is this a fan or something for cooling you down so the air just goes in there and then gets fed into the car? That is so cool. So many cool little accessory pieces on this. Even got some Porsche wheels on it. This Forester STI, super, super clean. Looks really good in black. K-Sport big brakes. That is cool. The bonnet on this EG is so sick. Oh, I spot a Skunk 2 Ultra in there, so this must be K-swapped. Fully gutted as well. RPF 1s on it. Just, yeah, nothing in the back. Billet shifter in there as well. That is a very cool car. This GTI is so, so clean. BBS wheels, additional 30 seats in there, Corbu. What a crazy colour to wrap the car. This is bonkers. I can understand why there's no front bumper on this. You can see the absolutely ginormous turbo on this. And not only that, this is the V10 that comes in the M5. Oh my god, this is sick. This must be rapid, a V10 with a turbo that big. The wide body kit on this as well. The interior is basically standard. You wouldn't really tell from the interior. Crazy, this thing. Absolutely crazy. This might be one of my favourite cars so far, to be honest. Yeah. Not only that, Bentley wheels on this as well. Big brakes, obviously, as you can imagine. This is unbelievable. So here we've got a couple of EP2s. This car has come a very long way, ferries and everything involved, but super cool to see it in person. Look at that crazy fitment. It's come over from Northern Ireland, so what an absolute mission that would have been. Fair play to Reese for coming over. And we've got this car that a lot of people have seen online before as well. Vertex wheel in there, yellow seats, the full shebang. Fiberworks front arches on this as well, super dishy wheels. This one has also got the Feels front grille, which is something you don't see every day. Got this R34 GTR over here on T37s, the ultimate JDM combo. What looks like R35 brakes in the front. Got some big calipers in the rear as well. Titanium exhaust on it. This is sick. So super sleeperish. I mean, I'm pretty sure this spoiler is kind of hard to come by. Team Dynamics on it and the wheel with big brake kit. But as you can see in here, K-swapped and turbo. This is just such an ultimate sleeper build because this is done so nicely in here. Painted bay, all black. Look at all the welds on that, looks amazing. But yeah, apart from the bonnet exit, you wouldn't really know if there was a bonnet on this thing. The intercool and everything down here, just hidden away behind the grille. Fully standard interior, everything. Apart from obviously the shifter. Again, another S15, but this one is perfect spec for me, I think. The yellow looks great. Blitzo 3s on it. The wide body kit, everything coming together on this. This is exactly how I would do one. Amazing plate as well. It's my favourite S15 in the show so far. There's just so many cool cars on show here. It's this one little section that's just got a massive mix of stuff. Got a cool little red section here. Got this Focus, but we've got this Porsche, and there's this M3 here. There's just so much going on. Look at all the carbon on the front of this Porsche. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, there is an absolutely huge variation of stuff here. A couple of E30s down here as well. Look at this thing. Look under here. How crazy is this? This is literally on the ground. It's even got AstroTurf in there. This is so sick. What a cool thing. How cool is this? But then next to that, we've then got Mark IV Supra, and then we've got Porsche next to that, and then we've got a DC5 over here, and then we've got two R34 GTRs. This DC5 is sick. Jay's Racing rear wing. Again, I'm going to say it every time I see one. This is one of the wings I'm thinking for the S2000. But yeah, just look at all of this stuff. Latitude tents, so it looks like these guys do roof tent stuff, and they've just got a load of sick cars with roof tents on, which is so cool. Look at all of these. Okay, there are way more cars here than I was expecting. I was not prepared to see what is arriving and just parked up around this place. This is incredible. With the surroundings of Bicester Heritage and the amount of cars and the eclectic mix of cars, it is so cool how there's all this different stuff here. I mean, look, we've got this crazy big turbo on this Porsche right next to an FD RX-7. Like, what is happening? What is going on? Insane level of builds here. Look at this thing. So sick. The livery on this is actually from Buddy Club in Japan. Then we've got Charlie's EP3 here. She's also got P1s on it. Just had this thing freshly painted. We've got fireworks front wings. She's done pink Type R decals on it, and she's done a Buddy Club rear bumper on this. And this is what I wanted to come and see, because look at how sick that is. The Buddy Club rear bumper for me is the best rear bumper for the EP3, and seeing one looking this fresh is very cool as well. It does look incredible. And next to it, we've got this crazy case-up card. It should show up on camera, hopefully it does. This whole engine bay is like this pearl. I don't know, it's like green and pink, purpley pearl in there as well. Obviously the entire car has been painted this amazing purple colour as well. K20 on ITBs. This must sound absolutely amazing. But then yeah, that contrast colour between the outside and the engine bay. Very, very cool. Wheel with big brakes, the front red matching the engine rocker cover and ITBs. Always really like these. It's like a really cool shape to the back of them. Look at that with the BBS as well. Cool little car. And then next to that, we've got this wild kit on this Nissan here that this is a proper throwback kind of vibe. It's winking as well, but that is such a 90s kit, isn't it? This S2000 is pretty wild. Crazy color as well. Looks really nice. And it's got the hardtop on it, tucking crazy in the front. Look at that. It's just a completely different build compared to the way I'm doing mine. This E46 M3 is rad because we're running JDM wheels on this. We've got a Brembo purple big brake kit in the front, which is cool, but look at that. I think it's the NTO3, this wheel. But yeah, it looks really cool on this BMW. Proper cross between JDM and German. And on that subject, we've also got this M2 on TEs, bronze TEs. Found a cool Honda little section. So we've got this, must be a K-swap based on that number plate. K-swap to EG, fully stripped out in there as well. We've got this EF, looking cool, and got another EF here too. Amazing. The colour of this BMW, amazing. Again, another German car on some Japanese wheels. Got some worker quips on this. Super chrome lip. Look at that. And yeah, the colour is really cool. It's like a cream coloured cage in there as well. So like it's not like solid white. It's really good. And the back of the seats match the exterior car colour. This might be my favourite BMW of the show so far. This is so sick. Wide body kit on this. Look at the size of the wing. Proper JDM style on this thing. That is unreal. This is so sick. I wonder what kit this is. Full black interior, yellow lights. I actually drove in behind this Vantage on my way in, and they've changed the mesh color on the back. You see, this is all carbon, but the mesh they've color matched to the wheels. Really doesn't need much, does it? It's on different wheels, on air ride. That's it really. Got this little gurney flap duckbill piece on the back. There are cars absolutely everywhere. Look at this Volkswagen here. Well, both of these Volkswagens are sick, but look at this. Sloping back around the back. But there's just everything going on here. Another Harlequin, soft top Golf on BBS wheels. And we've got this Honda cut on the back, white TEs. And then we've got this Volkswagen sort of rat rod kind of look. Unbelievable. So we've got this thing, but look, been fully converted into a pickup in the back. Absolutely crazy.
So 18.
Got another limo number 2 that I've found so far. This one's a Volvo this time. And we've got Golf, and we've got this BMW, got this Fiesta down here. What a crazy mix of stuff. I feel like this is a real transitional show in terms of like the cars, because you get the German and the Japanese stuff here, but then you also get the German stuff with Japanese influence. So it's like this really cool mix where it's almost everything's sort of blending into one now rather than being 2 distinct styles. This wagon is amazing. The color is really cool. It's like this bronzy color that they've also paint matched the BBS mesh with. Full wide body on it as well. But they've actually done the rubber around the outside of it. Fully gutted inside, but it's got a fuel cell. We've got the louvers on the back and a little anniversary badge on there too. Also on the theme of brown cars, we've got this S13 here as well. Very cool indeed. And a colour you definitely don't see very often. Just strolled into the Haggerty hangar or wing. I don't know what they're really calling this, but this is like where they've actually set up a base. So you've got a proper full-on bar by the looks of it back there. We've got this incredible Evo here. Full wide body. I think this is a full Voltex kit on this actually. absolutely unreal. But check out this place. I mean, yeah, again, look at this wing. Again, another option of wing options for what I'm thinking for the S2000. But yeah, check it all out in here. Just got a pool table, we've got a sim racing rig down here, we've got this Civic at the back here, we've got a race car, and we've got this Ford as well. What a cool spot that they've got here. This is like their permanent place. This isn't just a pop-up, this is actually their base here at Bicester Heritage. This S2000 is properly set up and ready to go. We've got incredible AP Racing big brakes on this, look at that. And it looks kind of standard, but it's got a cage in here that fits underneath the soft top. But this thing, I believe, has a very cool engine under the bonnet. Got wider wings on it. This little section seems to have some unbelievable restorations. I mean, this gull wing is so sick. Look at the interior of this thing as well. What? This is unreal. This is definitely my favourite Mercedes I've seen at the show. So glad I've been able to find some more S2000s. This has got the spoon hardtop on it, which is my dream hardtop for mine. It does make the car way more impractical because it makes it a lot more challenging to get into the boot, but wow, does it look cool. Yeah, this is so good. I've got J's Racing front wings on this as well, on the work emotions. It's an incredible Voltex front bumper. Very cool indeed. I definitely seem to have stumbled upon a JDM section. What a crazy bunch of cars that are here. This green on this R33 is unreal. On Nismo LMGTs, it's got the Nismo dry carbon intake. This thing is like insanely rare. Got HKS V-Cam in there. Nismo intake plenum as well. Looks like R35 Brembos in the front as well. Full tan interior. This Jag is sick. Super, super low. With it being so long, it just looks even cooler being slammed to the ground. But yeah, full yellow record cover in here. Nothing in there, super stripped out, but rad. We've got another S2000 here. This one's pretty cool, like a mint color. So it's got Tillit racing seats in it, which look like they've done the Tillit logo in the same mint color as the rest of the car. Actually put the tonneau cover on. I do actually have this, I just never put it on. So it's cool to see what it looks like. This is how you hide the soft top. On airlift, got a personal steering wheel, got a Mugen shift knob in there as well. Super clean. It's pretty much just like a standard car, almost completely. It looks like it's got a Spoon N1 back box on there as well. Like we've got some low riders rolling out right now. Yeah, so this is one of Misha Dori's cars, and look at all of the fine artwork she's done all over this thing. It's all over the headlights as well. Insane. All over the wheels. It's even on the brake discs. So wild. All around the trims, everywhere. Just fully. Wow. The absolute artwork here is unbelievable. Oh. All the way around. Look at these Ferraris as well. How sick are these two parked next to each other? Centerlock BBS wheels on this one. Kind of looks like F50 wheels on the other one. Gated manual in here as well. Very, very cool indeed. It's so cool to see one of these in person. This is a Live to Offend or Kaiser's brand. Kaiser Salim, the designer, has created this wide body kit, and Auto Finesse have put one on their car, and look at how good this thing looks. So many cool little details. What a cool front end as well. So, so sick. This is crazy. An R35 GTR Sumo Power race car. This is crazy. Racing in the GT1 class. Look at it in here. Just full dedicated race car. This must be wild to drive. And parked next to that, we've got this Ferrari gated manual, once again, cream interior. Then we've got the engine on display. Look at that, ITBs, but with each with their own individual intake plenum for each bank of the side of the V12. This is insane. One unbelievable build. Look at this, all leather, all dimpled. It's got billet brackets in it too. The seats have got the dimpled eyes. Just super smooth. The colours are incredible too. Look how clean everything in there, even that is colour matched with the gold to match with the interior and the wheels. Look at that. unreal. This NSX is super clean. BBS wheels on airlift. Oh, a sick car. What a crazy wide body Polo this thing is. And also look at the Recaros in here, green matching and green leather stitch. This is very cool indeed. Look at the back of it, so sick. This Cosworth is so sick, and I don't think I've ever seen one of these. I mean, it's got AP Racing big brakes on the front, but like, I've never seen one of these with carbon accents. So you've got a carbon front lip that kind of ties in all along here and then goes up here, and it's got a carbon duckbill on the back, as well as obviously the whale tail. Look at that, that's so cool. Got this S2000 here, looking sweet. Look at the tank actually up here in the back. Got some vents cut out of the bonnet, but apart from that, pretty much OEM. I mean, look, you can see front mount intercooler. Got something going on under the bonnet, but yeah, again, another color I just haven't seen in an S2000 before. This green looks really cool. OEM hardtop, Workmeisters, just a great combo. This E36 is crazy. There's loads of little carbon pieces on this. All of the trims around here, around there as well, all in carbon. All down the side is in carbon. Incredible BBS wheel on it. Pillarless. Yeah, there's an auto, but there's a little more carbon in there. Carbon basically loops around the whole thing. Carbon rear diffuser. It's just a load of little cars here, which is pretty rad. So we've got all of these along here, but then we've got Mustangs hidden away in there. We've got another one of these without the wide body this time. We've got the lowriders coming past. Look at it go. This thing is sitting super low. Look at it. Full camber in the rear as well. This thing is very cool. This is so sick. It's sort of like rally vibes in the front, but yet super stanced. Just another unreal car. Another car that is, well, this one's for sale, but Harlequin colours. Even in the interior, pretty wild. Like literally everything is done in the crazy colours. Look, even the steering wheel. Look at all of these here as well. Just legit race cars from touring cars, different generations. Look, this one's 1990, but look at the Carmen Plenum on this. Timing of this is kind of good because now they're going to do the presentation of awards.
For those who don't know, the brand is after hours. There's no full-time staff. Everybody, apart from me, Matt, Johnny, not going to work tomorrow, but everyone else is going back to their work. So everything you see has been done in after hours. Going to the pubs, have a few beers, do some applications, and then weekends and stuff. So, I mean, as much as we put this on, it's down to you as well.
Looks like they're about to start up the RWB Porsche, so let's go have a listen to what this thing sounds like. And there we go, guys. A huge shout out to Tegua for having me down today. This show has blown my mind on how good it is. This is up there with how good Japfest is, and I didn't think there was going to be a show that could get to that level. I cannot recommend it enough. As you've seen, the cars here today are insane, and just such an eclectic mix that I've just never seen before. So a huge shout out to RollHard for even putting on this event. It's just mad to even have my car on a stand here. I came to the first one they did at this venue 5 years ago, and it has changed so dramatically since then. Pretty mad to go from just a visitor then to having my car in the show. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, don't forget to subscribe down below. Leave a comment on what your favorite car was. I cannot choose. There are way too many good cars here today. Like this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one.